So you got the interview. That's so exciting, but it's on video and you're not really sure what to do. Let's go over the 5 top video interview tips. As a former recruiter for Verizon Wireless Cellular Sales, I have a little bit of an insight as to what you should be doing for an interview. And as somebody who's been on camera for a little bit, I think we can help you out. Now, the first thing we need to think about, dress the part. So you should wear a blazer in your interview. I know, you don't want to hear that right now, but you can always dress down and you can never dress up more. And you know, there's that old saying that says, it's better to be overdressed than underdressed. I know it's really easy to be super casual now that you're home, and maybe it will stay like that for a while, and who knows, business attire could totally change. But you want to show up and dress to impress. We all know they have 3 seconds. 3 seconds to make an impression. And if you've got a nice suit on that's complimentary to you, you're going to look like you tried. You can do some subtle makeup. You don't have to do anything crazy. Definitely, ladies, put on some lipstick. Let me tell you why. The fastest way to look put together on camera is to put on some lipstick. Oh yeah, that's a trick you can use for your meetings as well. But when I say dress the part, I mean everything that you can control that person is going to see on screen, you need to. That means your background needs to be dressed or undressed. Basically, a clear blank back wall is your best bet to keep the distractions to a minimum. If you don't have a blank wall that you can sit in front of, minimize everything that you can behind you. Don't have a lot of trophies, awards, photos, any shiny things that could cause a glare and catch the eye of your interviewer, because that'll just distract them and make them not listen to you. So control what you can, which is how you are presented. A little bit of lipstick, a nice outfit. Specifically, I think you need a blazer. It just shows that you are serious about this position and you're interested in what's going on. Don't have a cream back wall and a cream shirt on. Have some contrast to it. That also means you need to be lit up. So make sure that there is a light right on your face. I actually have a light here and here, some down here, and even a small one right there. Lots of lighting to make sure you are bright is fantastic. But maybe not everybody has all this lighting, so sit in front of a window. If there's a lot of stuff behind you, clear it away. Make sure whatever is in frame with you keeps the focus on you. Control what you can. The second video tip is that audio is king. The most important thing is that you are able to be heard. Anybody can forgive a little background distraction. We can forgive your dog making noise. We can forgive your kids coming in. We can forgive the fact that your computer doesn't have the best camera, but we need to be able to hear you. If they can't hear what you're saying, how are you going to get hired? Make sure you have some sort of an external microphone. The easiest thing to do is to just grab a headset. I feel like everybody has those these days. Any headset with a microphone built in that brings that microphone closer to your mouth. If you have a full studio mic, fantastic. Totally use that. But any external microphone will help them hear you. The key behind that is whatever you're comfortable with. If it's earbuds, great. If it's a headset, fantastic. Whatever you're comfortable with, and practice utilizing it. In fact, my top tip here is to record yourself on whatever medium it is. If it's Skype, FaceTime, Zoom, I don't care what it is, go on, record yourself in advance, and then watch it back. Hear your audio and look at your background and see if you are clearly understandable. That is going to be a big thing for you. Third tip, you got to do your research. If you know nothing about the company or the position, how the heck are you going to get that job? Do your research and look up their website. You know they have one. Look at their social feeds. What's their vibe? Even if you are not a big fan of Facebook or LinkedIn or even Instagram, do yourself a favor and do all the research you can to find out as much about them. In fact, I would highly suggest going on your LinkedIn and seeing if maybe there is anybody that you know that already works at that company, no matter where they are in the world. Connect with that person. Or is there somebody that one of your network already is connected with that maybe they can introduce you to? If you can get a little peek inside the company before you even interview with them, that's going to be huge to make sure you are well informed and know what you're walking into. When you look good, sound good, and feel good about the knowledge that you have, your confidence is going to be so much better. So give yourself that knowledge, that education, so that you can be prepared. Also, make sure you take notes on these things and have those notes readily available to you. You might not even look at them, but just having them with you will make you feel more confident as well. Doing that research is going to give you the ability to have quality questions. One of the biggest things that recruiters like is when you have a question that is worthwhile about the company, about the position. You gotta have something. If you have 0 questions, I'm gonna be a little less inclined to think you've done your research and you're serious about the job. There must be something that you can come up with that you're curious about even. Maybe it's the company culture. Maybe it's their work from home policies. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you want to know if they have any corporate clubs that they're a part of. Find out about them. Or maybe they're dog friendly. See what you can find and have a quality question ready. Or really have about 5 ready to ask. They may have already answered those questions for you, but you can then look at that list and show that you were prepared for this interview and that you're taking it seriously. My 4th tip is to be present. You want to remove all distractions for you on the camera and off the camera. Like I said, have a clean blank wall behind you, but also put your phone away. Turn it completely to do not disturb, airplane mode, whatever you need to do to not have any notifications coming in while you're having this interview. That is super duper important. Even on your watch, I know I wear my Apple Watch and I'll get a notification during a meeting and my natural inclination is to look down. Shut off your notifications for the 20 to 30 minutes and keep yourself present on them. Now, some companies, you may want to have your phone available and nearby in case they want to show you something, but turn off those notifications. Put the dog in a different room and give them a toy or a chew thing. Ask everybody to be mindful of the fact that you're on a call and ask for a few minutes that they can just wait. Remove all your distractions and be present with the camera. That also means look into the lens. When I'm talking and looking at myself, like right now, you can tell. The interviewer is going to feel so much more connected when you actually look into the lens. Now, if that means you need to put a post-it note, a sticky note, a little arrow, I don't care what it is that you need to put next to that lens so you remind yourself, look here, go ahead and do it. Get in practice doing it. Again, go ahead and record yourself and see how it goes. Watch that back. It is very important to be making active listening part of your interview. Because let's face it, everybody likes to talk about themselves. And your interviewer probably has insight into the company they want to share with you. So if you're being a good listener, paying attention to them, nodding along, smiling, leaning in, leaning out, and showing that you are there with them will go a long, long way. Think about this. Do you want to work with people that you like, that you want to be around? Well, as a recruiter, so do we. Mostly, a video interview is to get to know you, get to know your personality, and lift you off that resume page. I don't need to know everything about your credentials and what you've done in the past. I can see that on your resume. This is an opportunity for you to be coming to life, for you to show that you're somebody that's great to work with. That no, you're not perfect, but you're willing to learn. You're willing to ask questions when you need clarification, and you're open to adjustments. Show that you're a good employee by being an active listener and having questions. And our 5th tip, it's pretty simple. Practice, practice, practice. Go ahead and record yourself on whatever platform it is and watch it back so you can see exactly and hear exactly what your interviewer is going to see and hear. Practice doing your hair, doing your makeup. Make sure it is pulled out of your face. I'm gonna say this for everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, bobby pins are your friend. There is nothing more distracting than if I'm constantly playing with my hair and looking at it and making sure it's out of the way, doing what it's supposed to. I say everybody because there are a lot of men out there with longer hair these days. So if you have hair like I do that is preferred to be down but potentially falling in your face, just pin it back so that it doesn't distract you and it doesn't fall in your eyes. We want to see your eyes and make that connection. But practice your answers. Practice what you want to say about yourself. When somebody asks me, "Hi, tell me a little about yourself," they don't want you to recite what's on your resume. They actually want to know more about you and who you are. So practice that answer, because 9 times out of 10, it's going to get asked. Have interesting tidbits about your life, whether that's that you have a dog, you have kids, that you enjoy choir practice, maybe that you're in a Toastmasters club and you enjoy working on your leadership skills. Maybe you're an avid reader, or you love to watch football. Whatever that is, have like 3 to 5 things that are outside of your normal job that you can talk about and tell about yourself. You know, I've been in sales for a long time now, but I love the fact that now I have this opportunity to do it from home and be with my dog more. It gives me the ability to even cook meals with my family more, which I totally love. Have little things that will help you become human and show that you're an interesting individual to work with. Record yourself, play it back, have a plain background, be dressed to impress. Keep your hair out of your face. Make sure you have some sort of external microphone to make sure you're heard, and practice with research and questions that are applicable to the company and to your job. You're gonna do great on this video interview. I know it. And if you do enjoy this, go ahead and check out this video here, which is going to show you more about how to be on camera effectively. We'll see you soon.